Let's talk about Pat Bev and the new media as a whole. Because as most of you guys know, Pat Beverley has a podcast, which I thought is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay for damn sure. And recently, as a guest, he had these teammates or ex-teammates on there, Carl Anthony Towns, and they both went out there and just started wilding and just lying to the people, calling them their playoff run more impressive than the Denver Nuggets championship. Cat saying that when it's all said and done, people will say that he changed the game because of the way he shoot the three from the five position. Like, just bullshit, right? And eventually, like, we all went crazy about it on social media. People were calling them out and everything until Draymond Green actually took to social media to say, I quote, "Hey, Pat Bev, when people come on your show, they change the game. I'm looking forward to it, man." And here's what I actually thought this was big. It's because Draymond Green also has a podcast, pretty good podcast also. He's pretty much the advocate for this whole movement called the new media. And what was the new media about? It was about players actually sitting down and going away from the narratives that were created from the media and just sitting down and actually giving real knowledge about the game. Some knowledge that insiders and analysts who never played the sports couldn't really provide. And once he said that, there was like this big divide between the old heads and the new guys, some people taking sides and everything. Me, I'm kind of in the middle because I believe there is a space for everything. That the analysts that we see on TV, they're not all that great, that's for sure. But at least they tell it like it is. Because the new media, this whole issue with the new media is that sometimes when they come on TV and they drop their knowledge, guys like Reddick and everything, they look amazing because obviously they are supposed to know more about the game. So when they did enough education, they're well articulate enough to actually make their points, they look amazing, right? But when they turn around and they have to talk about their friends, they don't keep that same energy, which is annoying. And which makes us question, like, why are you even out there? Is the goal to actually provide knowledge or is the goal to have conversations? Y'all just got to make that line clear because those are two separate things. And I believe there is a space and a place for everyone in there. But we just got to be honest. And you can't get all high and almighty and call out everyone that never played the sports and say that, yeah, basically these guys are trash. They shouldn't be allowed to talk about it. Let's take the torch. And now when it's time to actually talk about the sports, you don't want to talk about it because you have a personal relationship with that said person. So I will cut Pat Bev just a little bit of slack just because it's not that easy when a guy is on your platform to call him out to his face. Because these guys, this is literally their life. This is the craft that they work hard to perfect and everything. So it's not that easy. But at the same time, bro, like, again, you can't act like a specialist and someone says something that wild and you don't call him out on it. Or you don't say nothing. You just co-sign, or even worse. Rather than just staying silent, you go straight up there with them. And this is what Pat Bev did. The other instance of that I could think about is JJ Reddick when he interviews these people. Like when he had Ben Simmons on there, like Ben Simmons was just talking about, yeah, they did me dirty, yo. I had this going on, I had that going on. They did me wrong. This is why I left and everything. And JJ was just up there nodding his head, but he didn't say anything about the fact that Ben Simmons literally had 4 points in Game 7. You know, nothing. So this can be annoying. I just want people to keep it honest. But back to Draymond Green, though. I believe this was big that Draymond Green actually said something because, again, he is like the starter pretty much of the new media thing. So for Draymond Green to actually call out another player in a funny way and basically say, "Hey, bro, let's keep it a buck. Let's not lie. Let's not tap dance for our friends and everything." That's big, and I believe this is a big step and a big position that Draymond Green took for his brand also. Because I believe when it's all said and done, Draymond is going to retire and go straight up in the media. And he has that chance to actually fill in Charles Barkley's shoes. Or even, you know, be on that same level and be the only competition of one of those players that's intelligent enough, articulate enough, with a big enough mouth to actually say the truth. And also give the insight because, yeah, it's just not that many of them. Because I believe the pretty much the space for these players is just the conversation space, and he's perfect. Like, I look at a podcast like Paul George. He's not up here trying to give analysis. It's literally like, okay, I'm gonna invite one friend or one basketball player I'm interested in, and we're gonna talk about the game. And that works totally fine. Totally fine. We don't need to make it anything else, trying to bring knowledge. If you don't want to do that, then be honest. But that's just me, man. So we're going to cut the video right here. Get in the comment section. Give me your thoughts about the whole thing, this new media. Do you believe, which side do you actually like more? Old media, new media? Is there a space for everyone? And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.